going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media networks? Once again, you're tuned into another episode of the Artier Motorsports Podcast Network featuring the best of my dogs and BFO. We got an interesting show for you tonight. First, the Super Bowl is over, and we got to talk about Bad Bunny and how we feel about his performance. And then Megyn Kelly, I don't know what her problem is, went on this gigantic tirade. Then we're going to move on to Harden and the Cavs. And last but never least, Christy's favorite coach of the year, Bill Belichick. First, we got to introduce the cast. Christy Acuity is in.
That's so funny.
She continued to laugh. Christy, you going to say something? We introduced you.
Yeah, non-football seasonal depression is real, people. I am living it. I am living proof. We are only 4 days after the game, and I'm miserable. I hate this time of season. We don't even get the UFL until the end of March 27th to be exact, at 8 p.m. So, not that I'm counting or anything, but yeah, thank goodness the next 2 weeks we've got, week and 1 day left of the Olympics, which, by the way, USA. We got to get up there. The Norwegians are beating us. What the heck?
No doubt. TP is in the building. TP, let them know what's good, baby.
Oh, I love the new graphics. Y'all know who this is. It's your boy TP in the building. Let's get it. We got a lot to get into. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow. Let's go.
After that, and myself, Mr. Deacon is in the building. Now, we got to touch on this first topic. After everything that went down and transpired this Sunday, congratulations, big shout out to Seattle for winning. Bad Bunny's performance, man. I'm definitely gonna go last. I gotta ask the cast. Christy, what do you think about Bad Bunny's performance and Megyn Kelly's comments about what Bad Bunny did culturally for the show?
Well, okay, so obviously I'm going to speak before we play that clip, but I was a band nerd, so I played in marching band. I'm used to listening to music without words. But I'm also old school. Like, I would have liked to have understood the words that are being sang, but I don't. It was great to move to. I loved seeing Lady Gaga there. I loved seeing Ricky Martin. Wish he would have sang some old school shit, but it was just fun to move to. I don't know why it's such a big deal. It's music during the halftime show. Most people go to the bathroom then anyway, or drive home from where they're at because they got to get up early in the morning. I don't know why you're never going to satisfy everybody. Even the greatest performance during the Super Bowl ever, Prince in Miami, had people complaining about it. And that was the best Super Bowl halftime show in the universe. You're not going to make everybody happy. Move on. They'll all bitch about it next year too. Who cares?
No doubt. TP.
Stop making everything political.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's go back to the 3 box.
Go ahead.
Oh man, see, Christy liked the performance because look, you got the red, blue, and the white. She got the Puerto Rican colors going on. And she got a flag.
American flag. Yeah, I'm representing America.
See, yeah, well, I know some Puerto Rican, but me, I'm gonna hold my comments because. But I love the performance. Yes, I would have loved to understood what he was saying, but guess what? He did it for his culture. So I'm never going to hate on anybody doing anything for their culture. He did it for his culture. Hey, we do things for our cultures. Hey, the NFL asked him to sing it in English, and he told them no. He said no. This is for my people. So hey, they rocked out with. Hey, they did their thing. I loved it. I was enjoying it. And didn't know not one word, but I got good vibes from it. So that's
no doubt.
Good. And last thing, this isn't the first Super Bowl that didn't have no English. There was other Super Bowls that were sung in different languages that you didn't know what they was talking about. So why are you making a big deal out of this one?
Are you talking about Michael Jackson doing the Mama say, Mama say, what's it go? How's it
Ooh,
go?
ooh, don't you do that. Don't you do that. All right.
See, wait, try it. But come on now. Are you talking about that, TP?
Right.
Hold on. So, all right. So after the Super Bowl, Megyn Kelly went on against the British guy, I own him, Mr. Morgan.
Pierce.
And she had some very strong comments, man, that a lot of people would consider to be racial. And this is not a political show. We just doing this because I had a problem with that. And this is Super Bowl. So let's see what Megyn Kelly had to say about Bad Bunny's performance.
The whole show in Spanish is a middle finger to the rest of America. Who gives a damn that we have 40 million Spanish speakers in the United States? We have 310 million who don't speak a lick of Spanish. This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
What is the national language, officially the national language of the United States of America?
I mean, English. And there's been a push for many years to make it an official.
You don't have one.
Football, that kind of football is ours. They call it American football. And the halftime show and everything around it needs to stay quintessentially American. Not Spanish, not Muslim, not anything other than good old-fashioned American apple pie. There should be a meatloaf, maybe some fried chicken, and an English-speaking performer.
Man, hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Now, let me get my... I'm just going to be 100 about that. Yeah. Okay. So, whoa. All right. So, Bad Bunny's performance. I feel, honestly, I'm not going to... I felt his performance was kind of pedestrian. And the reason why I say this, I'm not talking about the choreography. I'm talking about Bad Bunny himself. He's not Beyonce. He's not Chris Brown. He's not Usher. He's Bad Bunny. So, I can respect that. What his cultural message that he put out, I love it. I was going to play some salsa. 100, I loved it. But to say that was the top tier, I don't know about that. But this lady is off her rocker. She done lost her mind, man, to come off that strong. It's certain things that you could put eloquently to convey your message. And I felt that she failed in her mission to convey a message that wouldn't be so. When they gonna try to cancel her ass? You know what I'm saying? They always want to try to cancel people saying stuff. I haven't heard anything too much about her. She's already lost like one job. But for her to come off, Christy, you are a Caucasian female. How do you feel about that? You on the show right now, predominantly. You was in the middle, but this is 66.6% African American, and you representing the Caucasian. So I want to know how you feel about this lady's comments.
She doesn't speak for every white person or every white woman out there. I mean, she's speaking for herself. Obviously, she's very passionate about football. I'm very passionate about football. Look at my freaking house. Like, I'm sure she does not have a room in her house that looks anything like this dedicated to American football. But like, I'm also not going to be an old fuddy-duddy that is like, granted, yes, when I go to the grocery store, I want the people that are checking me out speaking to me in English so I can understand them, because I want to understand what they are saying. It's not because I'm trying to be rude. I don't like it when you're around a couple of Spanish speakers and they start speaking Spanish to each other, and then you are left out going, are they talking about me? What are they saying about me? Like, I want to be able to understand. And I did 2 years of Spanish in high school, and I'm one of those people, I just can't do it. Like, I'm dyslexic. There's no getting me to speak Spanish. No habla español. Sorry. Dos cervezas, por favor.
See, mommy.
Dos baños. No.
Go ahead,
I don't even know where to ask where the baño is.
TP.
All right. She was 100% right. This is American football. It should be American this and all that stuff you were saying. But guess what? Hey, isn't Puerto Rico part of America? United States? So they gave you what you wanted. What's she crying about?
Did she celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
No, she threw. I'm not.
I bet you she does.
She threw shots at every race out there, Every race out there besides the people with lighter skin than me, she threw a shot at everybody. And she already said it. If you anti-ice and all that, she's MAGA. She let you know where she's staying. That's it.
My thing is when she said, I got my back. Okay. When she said that multicultural, that's what he did. She kind of contradicted herself. You know, this was supposed to be, this country is a melting pot. You got African Americans, you got Asians, you got Chinese, you got all these Middle Eastern people. You got all these people who have come here to build their families. And I don't, like I said, the message was great, man, that he put that out. But for her to go the way she did, meatloaf, fried chicken, like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. And then the way she like Latinos, like, for real though, it's like unnecessary, man. That's what's wrong with the country, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build and put certain things behind us. And I felt like she really just brought that out.
Country is the fact that she has a larger platform to spread that type of message than we do when we have a great message to spread. We want to spread love. We don't want to hate on anybody. Like, why does she have that big of a platform? Is it because she's a pretty blonde?
Nope.
Because I've gone blonde before. I guess I ain't pretty enough. But I don't have a big old platform like her. I just have this one here with my two brothers. And I don't mean that by their color. I mean that because I think of them as my family, my brothers, and I adore them. And I would do anything.
Yeah, right.
It's her agenda that she pushed that certain groups love. And that's how certain people got into the office. And that's why certain people moving forward. If you say something against them, like Don Lemon, you go to jail. You can't oppose them. So that's it. This was just it was just a slap in the face. And this is I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to be humble here because I really want to go in, but y'all I do too,
man.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
I'm trying to stay away from that political, just going on her. I was going.
It ain't political. It's racial. It ain't political. It's racial.
Wow.
That too. But I was going to go in on and say a certain word that starts with a B. But I don't want to do that.
Oh, were you know what I'm saying?
Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So
she lost her mind. She sounded like a bitch at that time, and I can say that she did because. What, like I said, why are you gonna sit there and bitch and moan about something that you ain't got no control over anyway, and you never will? None of us do. And like I said, why do you care that much? Like,
my only question I asked her is, did she watch the Super Bowl?
During the halftime show, Megyn Kelly? All right,
she probably didn't even watch the Super Bowl, but got so much comments for it. Don't even like football.
We're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move on from that. You know, this is sports, it's unfiltered sports news. And big shout out. And we gotta give a shout out to fanatics.com. Get all your official license gear anywhere here. And Guardian Caps taking one hit at a time. And it is what it is. So let's move on now. As you well know, yes, and I love this. James Harden is in Cleveland. And last night, the other night, he had his debut. They had all those away games, and it's just some people are very upset about them getting rid of certain people. So I want to ask the cast, I want to ask TP. TP, how do you feel about James? And can James get us over the hump? Can we get to the finals? The East is wide open, my brother. Can we do that?
One of me personally, I'm happy about the trade. Garland, I respect you. I love your work. I love what you did here for us. But I mean, it just some things he just couldn't get it done here in Cleveland. He's a great player. He's a great ball player, but he just in Cleveland, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't what we needed. I mean, during the regular season, yeah, he handled his business. But when it's time for the playoffs, I'm sorry, he just wasn't there for us. So now we're gonna see what the Beard can do. But before him and that, we on like a 9-game winning streak. So we doing pretty good. So even though that we traded some players away, we still keeping that chemistry, and we still knocking them down. What they put in front of us, we knocking them down. So I want to see what the Beard can do in the playoffs. if who's going to play Batman, who's going to play Robin, then Schroeder. I always love Schroeder's games. He come in and do something, and I think it's going to be interesting. There ain't going to be no defense played in Cleveland, but it's going to be some scoring.
Yeah, well, boy went off last night. Said shot them 9. Next Struce, not Struce, was it Struce? I can't spit his name out right now. It's eluding me right now. Christy, what do you think about? Do you think the beard can get us over the hump in the East?
You know what? He's doing pretty good so far. He scored 32 points the other night, and then he's undefeated since he's joined Cleveland. So that's a plus. I was disappointed that when he came out and he was announced at his first home game that I did not see all those beards on a stick in the stands. I was totally looking for the beards on a stick. Didn't see not one, but he's a veteran player. He's, if not a great player, he is going to be a great person for the rest of the team to get some knowledge from. So I'm glad he's here. I think he's going to do great. I wish him lots of luck.
Yeah, it was Sam Morrow. Sam Morrow hitting
Sam Merrill. Yeah, Sam Merrill. Yeah, that's incredible.
9 for 10. 9 for 10
yeah,
and 3 points.
Yeah, TP, check your phone. My thing is this. I like Harden, but in critical, crucial moments, he's failed to deliver in the playoffs. He failed. I wish them boys had to stay. I wish him and Durant they had to stay together in OKC, but they didn't. There were 3 budding superstars who decided to go their own way. He had them on the ropes. He had Golden State on the ropes when he was with the Rockets. Now he's here, and Harden's track record in the playoffs, it seems like he has a tendency to get lost. Like you can't depend on him. See, I'm afraid, I'm worried that he'll repeat that cycle. But when you have Spider Mitchell, hopefully, big shout out to Coco for doing her thing multiculturally during the Super Bowl. He has a tendency to get lost, man, and I'm very fearful of that, man. So, do y'all think he can turn the pace? Can Kenny Atkinson get him out of that funk, and he can actually show up when we need him? Like I said before, the East is wide open. Halliburton, Hurt, Boston. We can do this, man. I need to see. I want to get one without LeBron, and that's what I'm kind of fearful of, man. I need that. I need that in Cleveland. We need that. So, Chrissy, what do you think? Can the man get over the hump?
Well, I mean, I would love for them to get another national championship with or without LeBron. I mean, if it could happen this season without him, even better. The sooner the better. Cleveland totally needs a championship, but I just don't see it happening this season. And I hate to be that downer. I'm doubtful of the Cavs. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm doubtful of the Browns, but it is what it is. TP,
this season's gonna be freaking awesome.
Oh my God, TP.
Well, I mean, like I said, we on a 9-game winning streak, so I mean, I'm not doubtful. My criticism with the Cleveland Cavaliers and every Cleveland team is, besides the Browns, because they can't get it done in the regular season. The Cavs, Guardians, regular season, there's nothing to us. We can make the playoffs. Them 2 franchises can make the playoffs. But when the playoffs start, can you act like you in the playoffs and keep on? That is going to be the question when the playoffs start. The Cavs is going to make the playoffs. But what are they going to do in the playoffs? And like how you said, Harden, hey, he might miss a shot, might not even go back on D, might just stay down there on the opposite side and pout. Who knows? But I mean, I'm just hoping that he got a different group around him that he really want to fight and get him something.
I hope so, man. For God's sake, man, I hope so, man. Because if this goes what they did, man, and this goes south again, but I think we'll be better once Mosley comes back. Once we get that and establish that new core, like I said, with Schroeder out there, I think we have something. And I want to see it. I really don't care about the seating. I really don't. Long as the Cavs go into the playoffs healthy. That is the only thing that really matters to me. I don't care if they can get to number 1 or they drop to number 8 or not. I don't care. I just want them to be healthy and attack. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. All right. Last but never least, Christy's favorite. Gotta get to your boy, man. This is funny because I can't wait to hear Chrissy's comments. Because
This is
Chrissy
the
cannot
only
stand
reason why I
this
actually
man.
came on tonight. I really did have a really bad headache. As soon as I got off work, I laid down in bed. You boys were texting back and forth like a bunch of little schoolgirls, giggling about how this particular subject was just tailored for me.
Oh, absolutely, because I know how you feel. So, as you know, Bill Belichick and the Crafts, the man was snubbed as a first ballot Hall of Famer. I got to go to Christy. Christy, how do you feel? What did what happened to Bill? Was it fair? Was it necessary? Or was it a crock of BS? I want to know how you feel about Bill Belichick not getting in.
Like, okay, so he's fresh available to be on the ballot, to go into the Hall of Fame, and he doesn't make it. Well, good. Because, you know, what do all of these records, like, what got him all of his records? Oh, cheating? Really? Come on now. Like, he hasn't done anything without little Tommy Brady. And he's proven that since he's gone to North Carolina and totally tanked. So, my opinion, maybe Kraft should have paid the Hall of Fame voters off to get himself on the ballot. Maybe send them all to one of his massage parlors. But Bill, I don't know. Like, you can't cheat your way onto the Hall of Fame ballot, dude.
Damn, TP.
That's
strong words.
That's rough. Robert Kraft is one of the best owners in the NFL. Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach in the NFL.
All right.
So so I mean, I always want to understand why people say that Belichick and Kraft. Yes, the cheating was there. That was McDaniel. That was McDaniel. That was a McDaniel thing. But guess what? He still got a job, and he's still the offensive coordinator there. He went to the Raiders and did the same thing. He went down there. We ain't even gonna get into that. But I think a lot of people, to me personally, people hate the Patriots and Tom Brady and all of them because they couldn't beat them. You couldn't beat them. They got a dynasty that couldn't be beat, and I ain't mad at them. Cheating or not, I ain't mad at them. They did their thing. They got robbed. He got robbed.
The players more credit though, because I mean, like, coaches call plays and stuff, but the players are the ones that go out there, they actually execute it. So if it was Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, not Aaron Hernandez, but if it was the rest of those Patriots that won those Super Bowls in that time, I might say, go ahead and, put them on the ballot. Maybe not the first time because of Deflategate with Tom, but with the rest of them, they totally deserve to be on there. I think the very first time, except for Tom. Because there is
it Tom or Bill? Is it Tom or Bill? Tom's gonna catch it, but you said you didn't want Bill. You said what happened to him was fair to him.
He cheated too. He was just as much a part of cheating as it was when Tom got in trouble for the Deflategate. You're the head coach. You got to know what's going on behind your offensive coordinator's doors.
But the Deflategate, that ain't every quarterback. Every quarterback gets the ball the way they want it. Tom just wanted a little bit of air out. It helps him throw the ball.
But it's against the rules.
Oh man.
It's still against the rules. Guess what? Just because he took a little bit of air out, did that make him be able to read a defense better? That would help. Come on, man. That man's IQ. No, but it evidently does give the ball a certain advantage. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a rule. I mean, like, why would they have that certain rule in place if it didn't give the ball an advantage? Why would Tom want to be able to have the ball lighter if it didn't give him a certain advantage? Like,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but the only thing that I don't like about it is, I'm not gonna say the person's name that's in jail right now, but when everybody does it, when Tom Brady, no, I'm not talking about R. Kelly, but when every quarterback in the leagues, they put more air in it, they take less air out, or they keep it the same. They like it. When Tom Brady got caught, you know how many people came out and say, "Well, I like mine like this. I like mine." They all do it. They just wanted to tax him, and they taxed him. It was his time to get taxed, and they tapped him. That's it, man. They all do it. Because what do they do with a brand new football?
I know they put the footballs through the ringer. I see what they do.
Yeah, they get a football, then they shave it all down and all that.
Footballs. They got all different kinds of footballs. They all get like roughed up. And I saw how they do that. They had a whole episode on like Netflix or something about it. It was an amazing show to watch. Everybody should go watch it if you can. But yeah, they don't get a brand new football in and you just go play with
that ain't cheating. Ain't altering the ball. That ain't cheating.
All right. Wait
a minute. And one last thing. Don't the kicker got a different type of ball? Ain't the kicker's ball even slicker? Come on, man. They do whatever they want with these balls the kickers can kick the ball and the
are
quarterback
allowed
can
to
throw
be
it.
roughed up like
All right,
that.
one at a time. One at a time.
Do that.
No doubt. All right. Here's the thing. First, I gotta say this about Belichick. Whether or not he got, with his situation, let's say with 6 rings, 9 Super Bowl pins, and not to say that what he did with other teams at that point, I can't take away his coaching genius. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if I took away 1 Lombardi trophy, he's still one of the best. So let's just take away 1. We'll take away that 1 for that year they say he so-called cheated. He's still the man. Hold on, Christy. Hold on.
We're just not putting him on the first-year ballot.
Hold on, Christy. What I'm saying is, if you even take away 1, he's still the best coach who ever coached in the NFL. And and I said this the other day, I don't like the fact that writers and columnists and analysts have a vote to decide, to say who goes. If you didn't play in the NFL, you want a coach or owner or special or anything to do with that, you should not be voting on who's in and out. And hold on, wait a minute. And they pissed off because Belichick is getting that conference one. Yeah. And he wouldn't say shit. He put a Marshawn Lynch on their asses. I loved it because you don't need to be in my business. And that's why their culture was so much better than the Browns, is because they cut out all that outside noise. They were able to compartmentalize what they needed to do, and they won games. They won championships. All the yak driving 180 miles an hour, down 480, doing that, beating old chicks. They didn't have all those problems. Go ahead, Chris.
Actually went back to the point that I was going to make. If he's the best coach in the NFL, why didn't he do shit for the Browns?
Oh, stop it.
Mic drop.
Because he wasn't here long enough to see his plan out. That's it.
Correct.
How long was he at the Ravens?
So if Belichick was coaching right now, Chrissy, would you be happy if he was here right now?
I don't know. Is he looking like he was in North Carolina?
But okay. One thing about Belichick, then we can probably talk about Kraft. But everybody wanted to. He got his own little saying, the Belichick way. They already know when you come to New England, you got to get your stuff together. When Randy Moss went, they was like, oh, Randy ain't going there because Bill Belichick, he even gets to him about the hair. You ain't allowed to have braids. And they like, oh, Randy Moss ain't cutting his hair off. He said, bull crap. You know who I'm going to play for? I do whatever you want me to do, coach. Cut this hair off. I want to come get that ring. That's how great this man is. That a great person like Randy Moss will humble himself to go to New England and play with that man.
No. That's not it. Because Johnny Damon is a Native American who used to play for the Boston Red Sox. And the reason why when he played for the Boston Red Sox in the outfield, he kept his hair long and his beard long is because it was part of his Native American heritage. But yet the Yankees came along and started dangling those dollar bills in front of him. And guess what? He cut all his hair off. He shaved his face. So no, it had nothing to do with that. It had no. They dangled the money in front of him.
Randy Moss went anywhere and got paid.
Like, no, they paid him.
We talking about money. We talking about Bill wielded a lot of power with the Crafts, a lot of power. Bill would come in there in the meeting, and then you would have something negotiated like, I'm gonna get $50 million, and then they will walk out and Bill walk in where we're only giving you 20. And that's the type of power that he wielded. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to see too many coaches who have that type of influence when it comes to this football game, man. So I'm sorry to snub them. Obviously they ain't discriminating, but to snub him like this, I was like, wow, not Belichick. Now, TP was saying something about Kraft. Now, Why didn't Kraft get in? Before I already know Chrissy gonna say, why did Kraft not get in, TP?
Oh no, I want to see what she's saying. They both should have got in. I don't know. Like I said, I just think that they Crafts and I mean they're power. They're just like Bill. They got power, and guess what? Now they're in a situation where they need somebody. They never when you got power and you got money, I don't need you. But now we're talking about the Hall. They like, now you need us. Now you didn't spit on us for all these years. Now you need us. Guess what? We're gonna put you in there, but not first round. We're not gonna let your legacy go out the way that you wanted to go out. You're gonna be a second round. You're gonna be a second tier Hall of Famer and deal with it. And yes, you know we did it. We looking in your face. You know who the writers that voted you out. Yes, we did this to you.
Wow, Christy.
Kraft deserved it. I mean, how many times has he been caught in the massage parlors? Like, no, like, sorry. I mean, you know, there are women that are going to be voting for you to be into the Hall of Fame. Like, you can't just be, no, sorry. He'll get there. Just like you said, he's going to have to wait.
Second ballot. Yeah. I mean, but he should be first. He should be, both of them should be first. You
know what? If it weren't for the massage parlors and it weren't for the cheating, I'd say, yeah. First all the way.
Okay. One question, because I know D got that look. He ready to wrap it up.
No, go ahead.
So since they ain't first round ballot Hall of Fames, because we're gonna leave the massage parlor out because of the cheating. So is Tom Brady the GOAT? Tom Brady was a part of it. So Tom Brady ain't the GOAT.
And that's why I said he'll be in the Hall of Fame too.
I mean, first ballot.
I think that he won't be a first rounder.
What? Tom Brady not a first round? Oh,
because of the cheating.
They might snub him too. They were saying that. They might snub him too because he was involved in that. They might snub him too.
Because this is for future football players and coaches and owners from doing this. If they see like this is the president that the Hall of Fame is going to start, here it's starting right here. If you're cheating, you're caught cheating. We're not going to take away your Super Bowl rings. We're not going to take away your Lombardi trophies. You can keep those, but you're not going to be a first round Hall of Famer. That is your punishment. Well, guess what? I think a lot of coaches will take notice. I think a lot of players will take notice. If this is the reasoning, if they were to actually come out and say this is why they didn't make it.
See, y'all wanted me to say something, and I'm gonna say something. Man, y'all bringing it out of me. I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to be nice. Now, when all the other players that doing push-ups in there like TO, and when all the other players get snubbed, it's cool. But when you mess with a white man, rules get changed. Rules go. This will never happen again. This will never ever happen again. I bet you. So? Oh, this will never happen again. There's gonna be people hired.
Wait a minute.
I will fully stand behind it.
Time out. T.O. did speak out, and T.O. got snubbed. T.O. did say they completely wrong that man. Yeah, Randy Moss spoke out. Tony Dungy was kind of a little iffy, but they did say that they felt the same way. Like, and they all said writers and analysts shouldn't be involved in it. Man, I get it. I'm trying to look at this logically. You know what I'm saying? So
there is no logic.
No, there is a little bit of logic.
They're first round ballot Hall of Famers. Period.
You're right. You're right. But like I said, because of the people who voted for it, took it personally. He wasn't good in the locker room. He wasn't good in the conference room. He didn't tell us what we needed to get. The craft, like the massages and all that old goody stuff, which they might have cheated. It is what it is, but I still don't feel like that outweighed what they accomplished on the field. I just don't.
Like I said,
it's like that man. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but it is.
I just like, to me personally, when everybody, like she's saying that Tom Brady won't get it, I just say that's why I became a Tom Brady fan. When all this went down, they started hating on. I said, y'all just mad y'all can't beat him. If you what the saying? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But still, y'all just mad. Everybody in NFL, anybody that's hating on this was just mad that they couldn't beat the New England Patriots. They couldn't beat them. They don't care how bad they tried. They couldn't beat them. Them boys was cold.
Yeah,
except for the Giants.
Chris, you got anything before we wrap it up?
Eli did it.
Mhm.
I got nothing else to say. Let's go.
All right, y'all. Well, excuse me. We appreciate all the support and all the help that you guys, and keep tuning into our Arterial Motorsports Podcast Network, featuring the best of my dogs and BFO unfucking filtered sports news. And Megan Kelly, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Go Browns, bitches. All of my ass. And Bad Bunny, handle your business, and we will see y'all next week. Peace. All of my ass.